welcome to part 2 of this video clip. I'm out tonight doing some work for local government in the support of protecting endangered species. So all along the coastline here, foxes predate some of the little birds that nest along the coastline at this time of the year. So here's some footage of what we've done tonight. I've had questions about why we tag. We tag as a government requirement to collect the data of the animal for record purposes of where the animal was taken from and the details. So we've had a really good night tonight. On the top of the truck, we came down into this firing position and we set up on the truck, and we put the caller down over there, and the fox came in from down in that bottom section up into there, over in behind the back, and whacked it in that corner there. So yeah, good night. So in this series, what I thought I might do is I'd give you a bit of an overview of some of the gear I use in the areas that I operate in as a contractor. So I'm not going to bore you with everything this time around. So just a couple of items just to give you a bit of a taste, and I'll do more in the next videos on some of the gear that I use. So here's some ideas. I'd like to point out that it's all my gear. I've purchased it. I'm not advertising for anyone. This is just purely what I use for the contract work that I do in my local area. So the actual vehicle is a Hilux and dual cab, and essentially I have the canopy here, and down through here is where, if I need to operate with more than one operator, with the driver and the operators on the back of the vehicle, I can still use the vehicle for shooting operations, both on the move and static. The beauty of a stable platform on the vehicle is that, particularly when I'm in a static environment, this gives me a stable platform elevated, so it gives me a greater safety angle shooting down onto the target area. So one of the weapon systems I use is the Howar 1500 in 223 caliber. Sits in a MDT chassis, and it's the fluted barrel. I also run the IRA Tube TH50 with the laser rangefinder attachment and the Bogue Death Grip tripod. Here's another great example of using bait stations and cameras to let me know when the animals are coming into the baits so that I can target them when they arrive. So this particular property owner has allowed me to use the veranda, which looks down onto the target area, with a great result. So here's the footage. Bit of a different pest to chase tonight. Back on this property looking after rabbits, and we've just done a day session, and I'm using the 17 HMR during the daytime, and tonight I'll switch over to thermal and the 22 Ruger 22 Precision with subsonics. I've had great success here, so stay tuned. Here's the footage. A really good night tonight, using the Ruger Precision 22 in subsonics with the Pulsar trail on the top and 19 bunnies. So this one's an interesting job in that there's a field camera that's out, and I'm going in to set up a, for those that know what I'm talking about, a fire lane onto where the camera is located, and we'll see if we can organise a firing point with a clear line of sight down to where the camera is to engage the fox. So that's the location of the camera, and it overlooks onto a tube which has got like a lure in it to keep the foxes in. Now we've had good intel from this camera site, so the aim now is, with regular visits, is to set up a firing point. So I'm going to set up near where that pole is. I'll set up a point there on the tripod, and obviously I've cleared a nice fire lane down through to where the camera is, so that when the animal comes in at the appropriate time, we can whack it from over in that firing point. So that's a quick snapshot of some of the contract work I've been doing locally for the last couple of weeks. I am doing some work with deer, so I will do that in the next video clip. I still haven't finished that particular job, so stay tuned for that one. And if you do like the video, please like and subscribe, and let me know if you've got any comments or something that you want me to cover while I'm out doing the contract work. So stay tuned, part 3 coming up shortly.